To the Prime Minister's office, who oversees NBT, stresses that the state-run media must promote good understanding and social integrity. Speaking to Andaman News in Phuket, the Minister to the Prime Minister's office, Mr. Satit Wongnangtoy, who oversees state media organizations including NBT, stressed that the media must present news and information in a neutral manner to promote national unity. He emphasized that media under the Government Public Relations Department, or PRD, like NBT Television or Radio Thailand, must focus on creating good understanding between the government and the people, plus among people to people in society, which should lead to social integrity and reconciliation. He said he plans to deliver his policy to the high-ranking officials of the PRD and plans to introduce his team in February. Mr. Satit also said he would like to see the media in the tourist area have straightforward reports about needs and concerns involving tourism so that issues are correctly tackled. The Minister to the Prime Minister's office also took this opportunity to invite members of the public to view the Prime Minister's weekly program, To Meet the People, which is scheduled to start on NBT this Sunday. And the Thai cabinet approved a 325 million baht budget to spend on restoring tourism confidence in Thailand among main markets. The Thai cabinet on Tuesday approved a budget of 325 million baht to be spent on reviving the nation's confidence in the economy, tourism, and stability. This will involve major ministries like Foreign Affairs, Commercial Affairs, Finance, Board of Investment, and the Tourism Authority of Thailand. The Foreign Minister, Mr. Kasit Piram, and Minister to the Prime Minister, Mr. Wirachai Wiramitikun, are designated to oversee the budget and implementation. All responsible agencies are requested to commence work immediately. They will initially begin with restoring confidence among major tourism markets like the Japanese, Chinese, Russian, and United Arab Emirates, or UAE. The plan includes roadshows and inviting overseas offices who are responsible for public relations to join in tourism and investment promotion. It is believed that the measures will attract tourists back into the country. And local governments in Phuket were ordered to regulate and tidy up billboards. Officials and representatives from all 19 local governments and private firms, shops in Phuket on Tuesday had a meeting and discussed ways to tidy up billboards or advertisement boards for the resort island's pleasant scenes. The meeting agreed that local government gets stricter for approval of billboard displays in their respective areas. They also stressed on many regulations, such as the height location must not exceed the permitted 40 meters above sea level, must be secure, stable, and more importantly, must not block pleasant natural views. Local governments are empowered to remove advertisement boards which fail to meet regulations. The move followed Foreign Minister Kasit Piram's recent visit to Phuket and comment on the untidy billboards along major roads and tourist locations. He then asked the provincial authority to tackle the issue for the resort island's pleasant scene. And Phuket announced its readiness to host the Phuket Kings Cup soccer tournament. The Phuket Governor Pricha Rungjan announced at a press conference on Tuesday that Phuket is ready to host the 39th Kings Cup football tournament, which is to be held during January 21st through the 23rd at Sirakun Stadium in the city. He stressed the preparedness of the stadium, good standard pitch, accommodation, electricity system, and security with around 200 police officers attending. 4 teams are scheduled to take part in the tournament. They are Denmark, North Korea, Lebanon, and Thailand. All teams will compete in semi-finals on the first day on Wednesday, January 21st. The Deputy Prime Minister, Sanon Kachon Prasad, is invited to preside over the match, with the final scheduled on Friday, January 23rd, having His Majesty the King's representative to hand out the King's Cup to the winner. And Nok Air will resume its Phuket service with 11 weekly flights from February 20th. Nok Air confirmed to Andaman News that it will restart its Phuket to Bangkok route from February 20th until March 28th, 2009, saying it will announce at the end of this month its future summer schedule to October 2009. It had stopped operations in the middle of 2008 due to rising fuel prices and lack of demand, and then partly due to political protests at airports. It also reduced the number of aircrafts and cut back on its staff. Reservations are available now with a daily flight departing Don Mueang Airport in Bangkok at 8:20 a.m. and arriving in Phuket at 9:40 a.m. The flight returns at 10:10 a.m. and arrives back in Bangkok at 11:30 a.m. Another flight operates on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Sundays, departing Don Mueang at 6:50 p.m. and arriving in Phuket at 8:10 p.m. The return flight departs 8:40 p.m. and arrives at Don Mueang at 10 p.m. And students from Rajaphat University in Phuket conducted beach cleanup activities. Students from the Faculty of Humanities of Rajaphat University in Phuket led local villagers and students to clean up the beachfront road along Kamala Beach and a public park within Rajaphat University 36 school. The project was initiated by the university students under the campaign to promote clean and tidy beaches by having local participation. It can also help promote awareness among younger people to preserve and look after natural resources. The Kamala local government welcomes and supports the move as it is a preparation for the upcoming local tourism festival planned to be held in the middle of February. And finally, in local news, this year's Triballistic Club Kids and Families Triathlon series of races begin this weekend. The Triballistic Club informed Andaman News that they will be holding their first race of this year's Phuket International Academy Series this coming Sunday, the 18th of January 2009 at JW Marriott Phuket Resort and Spa in Mai Khao District for kids and adults. Registration starts from 6 a.m. in the morning. Kids races will start at 8 a.m. and adults will start at 9 a.m. There will be 3 races, splash and dash for the youngest, junior and senior sprint for the oldest category, all comprising swimming in the ocean, bike riding, and running at progressively longer distances for the different ages. There will be medals for all participants and prizes for podium finishers. More details can be found online at www.triballisticclub.com.